Hi guys.
Hello.
Today we're going to talk to you about how we had a question from one of our subscribers that said, how can you keep food in the house for your treat day and not eat it during the week? Because most people, if they keep food in the house, they will eat it.
And we've shown our freezer in previous videos is full of
Yes.
Ben and Jerry's, Haagen-Dazs, chips, frozen pizzas, you name it.
So the long and short of it is, you don't start that way.
We didn't.
We didn't start that way. There's no possible way that you could start right now, start on a weight loss plan, and then think that you can have all this stuff in the house and be okay
save
with
it all for one, treat
Yeah.
meal or cheat day or whatever.
Yes.
There's no way, like in our type of brains, there was no way possible that would have happened.
And even on treat day, we still, we eat until we're satisfied, but that generally, we don't eat all of it still, even on the treat day. We always have stuff left over that we freeze or that we store. Before, we would have eaten all of it before treat day, and if we did happen to make it to our treat day, we would eat everything in sight on the treat day.
Or we'd have
and
to
would be
throw it
gone.
out. We even threw out some stuff because we said, well, we can't have it now, so let's throw it out.
So, yeah, we would sometimes go through these phases where we would bring stuff in the house and try to keep it, and then we realized we couldn't, so then we would just say, okay, now we got to get rid of it. So we would just eat it all, or we would throw it out. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We tried to have cereal one time, just a little bit, and we couldn't keep it in the house. We kept wanting to eat it, so then we just ate the whole box.
Because we're on
got
our
rid of it.
fourth year of this journey, so we've gone through many different stages.
Yes. So in the beginning, what we did was we limited it. We allowed ourselves a treat once a week, but it was something healthy like a small pita or a small sub and a serving of chips. And
it had to be a half a veggie sub
It
and
was
a
a veggie
serving
sub.
of baked chips because
Or
we were
lightly-
so scared, or lightly salted.
lightly salted, and a couple of low sugar cookies. And that is a good way to start when you're so overwhelmed, but at the same time, what we did, it's the mindset that surrounded that point, because that is a good starting point to sort of ease your way in. But we said to ourselves, this is how we're eating for the rest of our lives. We're never going to eat pizza or real sugar cookies or any of that ever again.
And that is exactly the reason why we couldn't keep anything in the house.
Because then when we would bring it in and we would try to eat a little bit, we told ourselves, well, you can't do this.
And it was the forbidden fruit kind of thing.
Exactly.
Where you just wanted even more. If somebody tells you it's bad, or you can't have it, or you can only have a light version of it, when you see the full thing, you got to eat it all.
Then you have to eat it all. So then what we did was we couldn't keep stuff in the house, and we hit a plateau. So then we said, no more treats ever again, anything. And we went for a period where we didn't eat even chips, anything.
Not a spoonful of ice
Nothing.
cream, nothing.
So then what happened was, if somebody happened to come over and would bring something and then leave it, it was gone. Or if we got cookies for Christmas from a family member, the whole tub would be gone, even if we didn't like what was in it. Because we couldn't stop it, because we were telling ourselves we could never eat treats. So of course, when treats are there, you're going to eat them all
Makes you
because you're
wanna eat
saying,
them
no,
more.
you can't.
Yep.
That's like telling a child, don't jump off this ladder. What are they going to do when you turn your back? They're
And
going to jump off the ladder.
Even though that's basic human psychology, we weren't learning that lesson. We kept failing over and over again at it.
And this is normal, guys. You will fail, and that's okay. But just try to switch your mindset that it's not that you're never going to eat treats again. It's that you might have to start a bit slower, and it might be healthier to not have treats in the house at first and then slowly bring them in, which is eventually what we realized. When we did the phase of no treats, we then said, well, this is ridiculous. We have to allow ourselves some. So then we brought in ice cream, and we said, okay, we'll eat half a cup, one serving once a week. Well, then it ended up, we started eating half a cup every single day.
And it was a heaping half a cup.
And then it turned into a full cup.
Yeah.
Then it turned into, we were going through a box every few days. And then we started gaining weight again.
Yeah.
So then we said, okay, this is not working. We need to allow ourselves a meal where we eat what we want. And so that's how we started, with one treat meal. And you guys will see videos where we do just one treat meal. And then eventually what happened there was that because we told ourselves we had to eat clean that whole day until we got to treat day, I started sneaking things during the day because I was feeling guilty because it was our treat day, but I couldn't eat treats until this rule of ours. I couldn't eat it until nighttime, until after our workout. So then I started to sneak things. And then we realized this is, it's still putting limitations on things. And for the way that our brains work, that was causing me to eat everything again. So then we went to what we're doing currently. And also what we do now is we don't tell ourselves this is how it's going to be now for the rest of your life. But every phase that we've been in so far, we said this is the rest of your life now. When you put that finale on
set in stone kind of rule,
that really sets your brain in a spin, and you will rebel eventually. So now we call it now riding out the wave, riding out the phase. We are currently in a phase where we eat clean all week, and then we have one day where we eat whatever we would like for each meal.
And this is our path to how we got here, to how we can have food in the house.
But that is how it enables us to have food in the house. So what happens is now if we come across food during the week, someone brings food in, or we go somewhere and there's food there, if we really, it actually helps you narrow it down. Oh, here comes little Nunu. Hi, Bubba. So what happens is now it actually helps you because you look at food and you say, is this what I really want on my treat day? Is this something that I would really like to have? Say it's someone's birthday and you're at a birthday party and there's a piece of cake there, but it's not your treat day. If you really think you'd like a piece of cake, for example, one time we're at a party, Black Forest cake is my favorite. So when somebody had it and it wasn't my treat day, I took a piece home and I froze it for my treat day. So basically now, if you see something during the week that you like, that we like, we'll just freeze it.
And we learned, we're like, hey, this is actually working for us. It's a great idea.
And now we can keep stuff in the house because we know.
We get it.
Yeah, we know we will get it on the one day. Yeah. And if you think that it actually forces you to really choose something you really, really like. Because if someone brings cookies that aren't really your favorite, and you say, well, do I really want those on my treat day? If they're not worth the effort of freezing, you really don't want them. So then just wait till your treat day and choose something you really, really want.
Yep.
And that is working for us. And if you guys can, take our tips and our advice and apply it to your situation.
And benefit somewhat from it, then that's great.
Yeah. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching.
See ya.
Bye.